Hello everybody, what is up? It is me, your boy, 8-Bit Joseph, and today is a different type of video. You know, I've been watching a couple videos on YouTube as of late and things, and there's a couple of people, you know, with Corey Kenshin leaving and everything. A lot of people are talking about how he was an inspiration for them, for how they became a YouTuber, and instead of just talking about him completely, they've been kind of, you know, going into what got them started with YouTube and everything. Now, you know, this isn't me saying anything towards Corey Kenshin. I think he's a cool guy from what I've seen, but I'm not going to sit here and lie and be like, oh man, I watch Corey. I don't really watch Corey Kenshin like that. But, you know, in discussion, it makes me want to talk about, like, you know, like, why did I start YouTube and everything, you know? Now, if you go back a couple of years ago, there was a video called Before I Was 8-Bit Joseph, and that's back when I was XJoseph1999X, me describing that. But I never really, you know, went into detail with why I kind of started YouTube, or what made me want to be a YouTuber, you know? Well, guys, I guess, like, you know, one of the main things that made me want to be a YouTuber is ever since I was a young boy, I was always fascinated with, you know, television and things like that. Not like TV in the sense of, like, watching shows and stuff, but, you know, actors and things like that, you know, like, you know, their lives and how they kind of, you know, get to do what they do, and do they like doing what they do and everything, you know, that kind of thing, with being fascinated by them. You know, whenever I was younger, and I think everybody experiences this, you know, like, I wanted to be a movie star, you know, before I decided that I wanted to go into the medical field and the electronics field and everything, you know. I say electronics, but I more want to go into the cellular side of things, you know. Just, you know, and the reason I want to do that is just because you know, technology is awesome with phones, and it keeps going up every year. And sorry guys, I'm playing with my hair. I kind of wish that part would connect, but it's whatever. So yeah, guys, whenever I was younger, back before I wanted to be, you know, before I wanted the career I have now, I kind of wanted to be a movie star, an actor, you know. And like I said, I feel like every kid has that dream, you know, when they're younger, you know. Why not, man? Making tons of money in things, and just, you know, acting in shows and everything, you know, things like that. And as I got older and everything, you see things like with Jeanette McCurdy and everything, and it makes you think, wow, man, I really don't want to be a movie star anymore. If you have to worry about your weight all the time, and just, like, you know, directors pushing you around and things like that, you know, very bad. And I'm sorry she ever had to go through that at such a young age. That's terrible. So it kind of changed, you know, my mind on what I wanted to do. You know, I mean, so, you know, in school and everything, I knew what YouTube was in 4th grade. You know, they kind of introduced us what, you know, YouTube really was, which when I was in 4th grade was around the time of 2010 through 2011, and that's when YouTube was really, you know, popping off in schools, at least wherever I was going to school. That's when it really started popping off. You know, and you know, we just watched things on there whenever we were in school. I really didn't know what was going on, you know. I just kind of thought like it was a TV type thing, you know. Now it's not a TV type thing, you know. People just post everything on there. Back before YouTube was, like, I think back in 2010 and stuff was when YouTube, you know, it isn't the type of website it is now. Things like, you know, copyright and all that stuff was nowhere near as big as it is now. So, you know, people just post random stuff on there. But, you know, and then a couple years down the line, whenever I ended up getting into junior high, back in 2014, you know, so 4 years down the line, 8th grade, I was like, wow, man. I was like, my friend Lucas and I, you guys remember Lucas Super 13, we both started channels and everything. He started before me. But, you know, I kind of wanted to start a channel on my own. This was before I knew that he even had a channel. I just kind of was like, you know, I seen, like, I had a YouTube channel, of course, a school account way back when. It was like upload video and everything, and I was like, wow, that's really cool. So this was back whenever YouTube actually still had their, you know, on a website recorder. Thing was terrible. Frames were god awful, like 10 frames per second. Like 360, 240 quality, terrible stuff, but I thought it was awesome. What made me want to be a YouTuber? Well, first off, you know, I was already watching YouTubers and everything, you know, and I thought it was really cool what they did. Now, they didn't really talk about money or anything, but it kind of, like, reminded me of when I was younger. I was like, hey, man, I could start a YouTube channel, you know, it's kind of like my own TV thing, and I could do my own thing. The channel for the first thing I made was not appropriate. I was, you know, in 8th grade at the time. Things are a lot more controversial than they are now, but I'm going to say the name. I thought that I could just do my own gag, real thing of a news thing, and it was called a retard news, okay? And I'm not trying to be controversial, guys, okay? I'm telling the God's honest truth, okay? I'm telling the truth on what that was and everything, because I'm not going to try to lie and everything, because I'm not going to be exposed like one day for like lying. Yes, guys, that was the name of it. You know, it's a controversial name and everything. You know, I really shouldn't have been saying the word retard news, you know, and I feel bad for doing that, but you know, it's back in the past now, way back when. It's never coming back, because you know, I feel totally different now about the word than what I did back then. I didn't mean any hate or anything towards anybody. It's just back in 2014 saying that word was kind of, you know, it was normalized by people. You know, everybody has said the R word once in their life. I don't care, but you know, totally different meaning. You know, nothing towards dyslexic people or anything like that. Not trying to do any of that, but yeah, so I was kind of trying to do my own gag thing of that, and I was making videos of that. Now, they weren't really hitting off or anything like that. Like, they never I hit big. Like, I mean, were they getting views? Yeah, guys, but you know, algorithm pushes weird things. You know, when you got a stupid 14-year-old doing stupid stuff like that, of course people are gonna watch and everything. Like, I did some pretty funny things on there, but the frame rate was so bad, it was just unbearable, so it never really helped me pop off, because when you're sitting there using YouTube's on-site screen recorder, you're gonna have bad frames and everything, because them things were terrible. You don't believe me? Go and look that stuff up, man. I'm pretty sure there's videos on here where you can look at that, and they're just terrible. But it's just like, yeah, so, but you know, when I started doing stuff like that, it kind of shut off what I wanted to do and everything. And then the remix saga of the channel came in. Oh, the remix saga. Now, this was back on the old channel, guys. You won't be able to find what I'm talking about now. That channel is gone with history. Got deleted whenever I left Cape and everything. And, you know, as I found myself making these videos, I found myself really enjoying it, you know. So that's why I kind of wanted to continue doing what I was doing, whether it was making remixes, because I'm a remix head and everything. So I thought making remixes on the Web Machine was the best thing ever. Oh, I love remixes, so I'm going to make remixes here, and the best thing ever. You know, maybe they'll pop off. Web Machine remixes are never going to pop off, man. They're just not. Unless you're like that one dude who made that Brock Lesnar dubstep remix, and he completely lied, saying he was using all types of software to make it. No, like, bro, I literally commented on that video. I was like, bro, this is the Web Machine. I know, because I've used it. I don't think he ever responded. He might have even deleted the comment, you know, because he got, you know, didn't want anybody seeing that. He wanted him to think he had that talent. And as things went on, I found this website called Screencast-O-Matic. You know, that's how Lucas found out about it, because I ended up telling him about it. I was looking up free screen recorders, you know, because, you know, capture cards have always been a thing now for a while. It's how a lot of gaming YouTubers do their thing. But I was like, well, Screencast-O-Matic, right? Found it, was able to record games, and even though the quality of them was terrible at the time, me and Lucas thought it was awesome. I still use Screencast-O-Matic for my iPhone. I still use it on my computer whenever I record videos and all that. So yeah, Screencast-O-Matic, you know, we just thought it was cool at the time. A couple of dudes in high school wanted to make gaming videos. Nothing wrong with that. So me and Lucas did that for a while, and I thought it was so cool. Able to finally play games. And even though they were Flash games, RIP Adobe Flash, I miss you. Like, everybody misses Adobe Flash. The fact that Chrome stopped supporting it, that's terrible. I think that's so dumb, considering the fact that Flash games were, you know, so popular. Dude, I wonder if schools had something to do with that. They contacted Google Chrome, was like, look, bro, we're trying to use these Chromebooks, get these Flash games off here, distracting kids. Like, bro, chillax, man. We were just trying to have fun. But dude, it's so sad going back and looking up games. Like, you can't even hardly play Flash games on computers anymore. It's, like, so bad, man. That's so sad. Flash games are what we grew up on. Boxhead, Tanky, but I'm getting off the subject here. You know, so playing Flash games is cool. And even though they were Flash games, me, Lucas, Tesla Trooper, KaiDX Gaming, we were all having so much fun, man. Like, it was so cool. It was just awesome doing that, and, you know, it made me want to be a YouTuber even more. And then a couple years down the line, I ended up, you know, trying to do videos on my phone. Those were terrible. And I got an iPhone, and my quality went up, but, you know, still didn't have much emotion in my voice. And then, you know, we are where I am now, and I use so much more emotion in my videos, and I'm so happy with where I'm making good quality gaming videos and trying to make vlogs like this for you guys. like what wanted me to be a YouTuber, like, just started out when I was a little kid wanting to do the movie star thing. And with YouTube being on this platform, you can kind of be your own movie star and run your own TV channel. And, you know, you don't got to be held down really by anything other than copyright and things like that. And you can't go doing illegal stuff on YouTube. Like, you can't be like, how to pirate 96 videos in one. Like, no, bro, you're going to get taken down. It's like so fast you do something like that. But it's like you can make your own videos and everything, and you can, as long as you're not breaking community guidelines or things, you can be your own TV show. Now, of course, a vlog or something like this that I'm making is not a TV show type of thing. It's just me talking to the camera, talking to the audience and everything, and, you know, that's cool and everything. But, you know, something about playing games, even though it's not a TV show, that's kind of like what TV is today. So many people watch gaming videos and everything. It's kind of like the new norm. You think soap operas and everything are the norm these days? No, you think freaking kids today are sitting there watching Days of Our Lives? No, they're watching Markiplier and Jacksepticeye and PewDiePie and all these other guys. 8-Bit Ryan was also another inspiration for me, talking about like why I wanted to become a YouTuber. When I started watching him in 2015, I thought that his content was so cool. I started watching 8-Bit Gaming, and then I went to him and the Zamlam's channel and subscribed to both of them. And 8-Bit Ryan ended up being my favorite. I think his content is awesome, which actually inspired me to be 8-Bit Joseph. You know, like, I thought that his name was so cool, and I know that it's not original, of course. Like, I've had people in the past say, like, 8-Bit Ryan ripoff. Like, yeah, bro. I mean, if you want to call it that, yeah. Like, I kind of am a ripoff of what his name was, but it was because I thought that he was cool, and I wanted to be like him. But I subscribed to him way before he was as popular as he is now, so nobody can say anything like that. Like, the people who call me the ripoff are the people who, you know, didn't find 8-Bit Ryan until he was past 1 million. I've been subscribed to him way before that. Even if it, like, I may not say it because of my subscriptions. One time when I was watching it on TV, this was back before the YouTube TV app is as good as it is now. I accidentally unsubscribed to him. I was so mad because, like, whenever I had subscribed to him, like I said, it was way before he had 1 million. And this was back a couple years ago when the TV apps for YouTube were just terrible. I accidentally hit his channel. And instead of taking it to his channel at the time, it would actually unsubscribe you from it. It was a terrible, terrible interface YouTube had back then. Like, I'm glad that it's different now, because back then it was awful. But it's like, yeah, he was one of the main inspirations for it. I would like to say Iberleezy, but nah, man, I didn't really start watching him until 2017, way before he had 1 million as well. And Iberleezy deserves everything he's got now. He's almost to 2 mil already after hitting 1 mil like 8 months ago. He's growing rapidly. I don't see any reason why Iberleezy doesn't stop growing anytime soon. But yeah, if I have to go with like main reason I want to be a YouTuber, would have to be 8-Bit Ryan. I really wasn't watching Markiplier or Jacksepticeye back whenever they were popular, like in their prime. Like, you know, their videos aren't as popular as they used to be, but they still get a decent amount of views. When I'm talking back in their prime, I'm talking about Five Nights at Freddy's back in prime. Everybody was playing Happy Wheels type of deal. That sort of prime, guys. You guys are like, oh, they're prime now. You got more subscribers. Nah, man, they're not growing how they used to be. Believe me. It's just like, yeah, guys. I guess that's what inspired me to become a YouTuber. My dream to kind of like be in the movie industry or acting industry. It led me here. You know, and there's a lot of people who are on the platform now, and I may never get as big as some people, but the views I get now and the likes I get now, I cherish. Even if it's only a couple in the teens or whatever, I still appreciate every single person who stops by my videos, because, you know, the fact you came by and stopped by my videos, you know, means a lot to me. But anyway, guys, I'm going to get off here. I don't want to ramble on too long. These types of videos, I just start rambling and stuff and just keep on going, and, you know, don't want to do that for this one. But anyway, guys, I'm going to get out of here. Of course, if you all did enjoy a little bit of backstory, still on vacation and everything, maybe I'll be home in a couple of days, maybe not. My car is messed up currently right now, but we'll see what goes on. Until next time, though, guys, peace out and have a good one.